Hey, good morning everybody. Hope everybody's doing good today. It's a beautiful day down here in South Georgia. I think we're going to take us a walk out to the garden, show you some changes that we've made, some new projects that we got started, some new plants, show you how the tomatoes are coming along, and the thornless blackberries are absolutely going crazy. So y'all stick around and we'll be right back. It's been about a week since we've been out here. Been doing a little bit of planting. I got some plants here. I got some Kentucky Warners I planted in some soil. Just got them stuck in a 2-liter bottle that I cut out and added some soil to, and just gonna see how they do. I don't know if they'll mature enough. They maybe get root bound in those small containers, but we're gonna give it a shot and just see how they do. To put the beans in there was these flowers. I had set up another post over here with some flowers in it, some zinnias and some red rosies. I'm not really familiar with them, but anyway, we're just going to see how they do. Right now they're really taking hold and starting to do pretty good. There's another little tower over here, just some material that I had laying around, so I thought I'd go ahead and put it to use. But back to the hydroponic garden. These are my blackberries. Now, the last time y'all saw them, they had leaves coming on them. They have really taken off, really starting to fill out good. They are absolutely gorgeous. Got some little buds coming right here, and I hope that that's blackberries. Maybe more leaves. Either way, I'll take it, because they are absolutely gorgeous plants. I got 4 buckets. The 3 on the end down here off of this. This is the mother plant here in this first bucket, and I just started some more plants. Rooted them into 3 different buckets, and they're doing really good too. Real proud of them. This little setup down here, it's actually a jasmine. Got a jasmine planted in hydroponics. Kind of was an experimental thing, and it's done good. These are my grapevines. The last video, they didn't even have any leaves on them. They're really starting to take off. This little fella here, little grapevine, I thought he was dead, but he's looks good. I'm just watering them by hand. Out of that sump on the bottom, I just scooped some water out. It needs to be changed. It's starting to get a little bit of algae in it, but I'll just dump that water and change it, put some more nutrients in it, and just water them by hand about twice a day. The tomatoes, absolutely beautiful. The stems on these tomatoes are as big as your little finger. Starting to get some suckers on there. I'm going to let these grow without doing a lot of pruning for right now, because I'll take some of these suckers and cut them off and root them and start with some more plants. As soon as I get that done, I'll start pruning these bottom leaves. There's one sucker down here already that's almost big enough to start rooting, and some other ones are coming on. Looks like we're fixing to start getting some little blooms as well. So yeah, these tomatoes, you can compare that stem to my finger. They are absolutely just taking off. Doing great. Got some cucumbers planted over here. They had gotten a little bit peaked looking before I ever transplanted them, so maybe they'll go ahead and take hold and start doing what they're supposed to do. But the squash are really looking good. Were about the size of the little cucumbers I just showed you when I put them in here. Take it off. This table here is going to be a cracky table. I love to plant my peppers in cracky, so I'm just getting this set up. Having a hard time getting pepper seeds to sprout, so I may end up having to buy some little seedlings on my pepper plants, but that's fine. These are zucchini. This is a zucchini. The first 4, I started these from seeds. Everything out here so far I started from seeds. First 4 buckets are zucchini, and then these last buckets right here are squash. They're doing really good. And these are cucumbers. 5 buckets of cucumbers here. 5 buckets of cucumbers here. If they'll come on, start growing, I plan on trellising these on these posts and just building an arch, so it'll be like a little walk-through archway for my cucumber plants, and I think that'll look really good. Just using landscape timbers. The bottom down here I used treated 2x4s and just made a little table to set my buckets on, using the same watering system with the 1/2-inch pipe and using a gutter to return my water down to my sump, and that seems to work absolutely perfectly. I like it. I can come out here and look, and if I see water coming out of my return line down here, I know everything's draining well like it's supposed to, and I know that every bucket's getting the water like it's supposed to. So yeah, I like this system. One thing about hydroponics is that it's not rocket science. There's many different ways to set up a system, and you just have to be creative, borrow ideas from other people. Feel free to borrow mine, that's for sure, and just make it your own. Have fun with it. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just have fun. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, I hope you hit that subscribe button and then ring that notification bell. Share it with your friends as well. And remember what I always say, it's hydroponics. It's not rocket science. I'm expecting them to do good. If I get beans off of them, that'll be a bonus. But I know I'll have some pretty plants growing right here. Just put a little trellis up around them and let them go to town. Alright, well, we'll catch y'all in the next video. So y'all stay safe, be good, and keep on growing.